Looks like Iran right now, they have a list of targets when it comes to attacking Israel. What I understand at the moment, Iran is going to be attacking Israel the moment Israel will hit Iran. In other words, it will happen simultaneously. I think that's the preparation right now on Iran's part. One of the targets that they have on their list is this one, Orot Rabin Power Plant, the one you're seeing right behind me. This power plant can be targeted, and if it is targeted by Iran, and by the way, this is in Israel, then it will have catastrophic consequences for Israel. I will actually explain to you more in a second, but if you take a look at the map, this is where this power plant is located in Israel, right here. Now, let's actually share with you some other news before we talk more in details about this power plant that Iran may target. Let's actually go with this report first. So this is what is happening right now. Iranian media, TV broadcasters, they have published a list detailing the targets inside of Israel. And this is what it says. A detailed list of targets inside Israel is ready. Multiple strike plans are fully ready to be implemented. The enemy's specific actions will determine our response, which may be extreme, Iran's armed forces saying that. Now, let's move on to the next one. I'm going to be sharing with you all the latest updates that I have right now at the moment. So what is happening with US? US right now is absolutely in a loggerhead with Israel. They do not know how to deal this situation. So Joe Biden, being the senile man he is, coming up with his weak ideas, proposals to Israel. And what he said to them, we're going to pay you, Israel, we're going to pay you. Just don't target this in Iran. So this is coming in Jerusalem Post, US to give Israel compensation, quote unquote, if it hits acceptable targets in Iran, reports. Wow, acceptable target basically means firing in the desert, throwing some bombs in the desert, and then they call it, oh, we have done our retaliation. Now, another report came on the Observer, basically saying escalation with Iran could be risky. Israel is more vulnerable than it seems, and this is so true. Even though, now here, what makes things very, very interesting. Even though, I will share the map with you in a second, by the way, Iran and its nuclear facilities and oil fields, you can Google it anywhere and you will be able to see it. Means they are so obvious. You know exactly where they are. Even people like myself, John Boe, Jane Doe's, we know. Why? Because of Google. Nevertheless, Israel is more vulnerable targeting Iran. Can you believe this? When it comes to Israel, we do not know. Most of the time, a lot of people, they don't know where the nuclear sites are exactly, all of them. Israel has a nuclear bomb, we know that. We do not know a lot of things about Israel that we know about Iran. That's my point. Nevertheless, Israel is the one who is the most vulnerable. Now, take a look at this one. This is a nuclear power plant, or a site. This is called Israel's Dimona nuclear plant, and this plant could be targeted by Iran. This is what the video is showing. In other words, and this is a video, I think it's a promo video or propaganda video by Iran, showing that they are ready to target this nuclear plant of Israel, Dimona nuclear plant. Now, what is also very, very interesting, I find, is that they also have included, according to one report from Construsto Research, they said that Iran could actually target even Netanyahu's property. It means wherever Netanyahu is right now, under the bunker, underground, wherever he is, he could be targeted. And this is what they're saying. that rumors is that all areas are targeted, including Netanyahu's property. They are showing the explosives in the warhead that will make up the response. And we have shared this video with you guys in my previous post. These are the nuclear weapons, the ballistic missiles that are getting ready in case Israel hits Iran the way Iran would not accept. I mean, if they drop some bombs on the desert, maybe that is acceptable. No harm to civilian or infrastructure. Okay, we'll accept that, but not targeting our oil fields or nuclear sites. Iran will not accept that. Now, in addition to targeting Israel, as I said, the attack or the retaliation could be simultaneous when Iran will do that. In addition to Israel, also U.S. would be coming under fire. And this is what it says basically from U.S. Civil Defense News. They have said Iran sent a message to the U.S. via Swiss embassy right after launching its missiles at Israel. Quote unquote, stay out of this war, and says if Israeli fighter jets use U.S. aircraft or carriers for refueling to reach Iran, the U.S. Navy will become legitimate targets for Iran. Again, U.S. will be targeted. There is no doubt about this. And then we also have another report showing that if the U.S. conducts any attacks on Iran or Israel uses the Iraqi air base, therefore we will target all U.S. bases or assets in Iraq and the region. The Iraqi Resistance Coordination Commission statement: Iraq has been bombing U.S. military bases. So this is, again, Iraq is bombing U.S. military bases, and I'm pretty sure this is exactly what will happen. So in the previous clips, I have shown you a lot of photos and videos, and I also mentioned that Iran's nuclear sites, their oil field, they are so easy to find. You can just go on Google. Some people ask me, why you share this? Well, I don't have to share. Anybody can find them. They're so obvious. I mean, take a look at this, for example, this map. Potential Iranian targets. So we already have mapped it out. But nevertheless, I just want to show you guys how vulnerable, how scared, how timid Israel is right now. Knowing all the sides they need to know, but they don't attack them. Why? What are you waiting for? Well, they know what Iran can do. They know their capabilities. They have seen it on October 1st. Therefore, any miscalculation would mean Israel's complete annihilation and destruction. And then we also have another news, actually, in addition to Iranian military getting ready for it. Looks like Houthis, they are now trying to also gather some intelligence for Iran, or trying to do some work for Iran ahead of time, because they have sent actually a suicide drone over Red Sea. Okay, over Red Sea, they have sent a suicide drone, and this was over Red Sea and Egypt and the Mediterranean Sea in order to target Tel Aviv. So I think this will happen once Iran will start striking Israel. So Houthis, Iraqi resistance force, in other words, all of these proxies, they're going to gang up together and they will launch attack on Israel all at the same time. So they will be coalescing, in other words. So their efforts was wasted so some Israeli defense forces, they Iron Dome, they shoot it down, but they cannot do it with the Iranian ballistic missiles the way they could not when Iran launched the attack on October the 1st. They will not be able to do anything. Now, everybody is afraid of this, but there is one person who thinks completely differently. Let's take a listen at what Donald Trump is saying in this video about targeting Iranian nuclear sites.
Biden says that Israel not target Iranian nuke facilities. What are your thoughts on that? What should Israel respond?
I mean, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard. It's the biggest risk we have. The biggest risk we have is nuclear. I mean, to make the statement, please leave their nuclear alone, I would tell you that that's not the right answer. That was the craziest answer.
Because the craziest answer is targeting Iran's nuclear sites and risk World War III. That's what is scary and the craziest thing to say. I don't know if Donald Trump, what he's saying, would he follow that? I don't think so. Once he becomes the president, I don't think he will have the audacity to attack Iran and its nuclear sites. So the list of those potential targets was revealed. Iran has those lists, as I mentioned, where they will be targeting Israel. And this was revealed, the list was revealed by state-owned press TV broadcaster, and this is coming on the news. Israel has only 13 large power plants. 3 of them generate over half of electricity used. One of the power plants I just showed you guys, and that map is right this one, and this is Orot Rabin power plant. So this is one of those 3 power plants. If Iran can destroy it, it will be a catastrophe for Israel. And then we also know that the 3 largest power plant complexes are Orot Rabin, the one I showed you, Rottenburg, and Eshkol. These are the 3 power plants, and they're very, very complex and very, very important for Israel. 10 of those 13 power plants are owned and operated by Israel Electric Corporation, or IEC. And again, these are all big deals. These targets are very, very valuable and important for Israel. Press TV reported Iranian missiles can easily target the 3 largest Israeli power plants and can completely destroy them. What we will see is something we'll just have to wait when Israel will strike Iran and see the proportion of it, and then we'll have to wait and find out how Iran will respond. Again, as I said, if Israel does not, if they restrain themselves and doesn't attack those oil fields and nuclear facilities and civilians and the leadership echelon of Iran, then Iran will most likely not retaliate the way they are saying they will right now. So